If you don't know how much your church makes annually, you should apologize to Nigerian government when Omokri tells Nigerians, what's your business with how much the church makes? And who told you we are interested in knowing how much our church makes? Reno, you have come again. Nigerian author and social commentator Reno Omokri has sparked a thought-provoking conversation about financial transparencies within churches. In a recent Instagram post, Omokri argued that the Nigerian government is far more transparent with its financial records than many churches in the country. You don't know what you are saying. You don't know. Churches are transparent. If your church is not transparent, then you say that there are some churches that are transparent and they will come and give accountability of everything that they did in the church. Which Nigerian government is transparent? All the money that they are collecting, all we hear is they loan money, they borrow money. What they are using the money for, we don't know. We do not know because Omokri, you come and start talking rubbish. You have come again. They still will not give you appointment. That appointment that you are looking for, you will not get it. You will not get it. Omokri challenged church members to reflect on their knowledge of their church's finances. According to him, if members cannot account for how much their church generates annually or how those funds are spent, they owe the government an apology for criticizing its financial transparency. The church does not need to account to us. If the members want accountability, they would account to them. But this governor, yes, they should be accountable to the citizens. Because even though we did not vote you there, you have entered the hands, so you are still answerable to the citizens. You should be accountable. We should know what you are using our money for. It is taxpayers' money. People's sweat. You are collecting tax, you are doing everything. What are you doing with the money? So I don't know your business with church, because church, did they steal the money? Did they? No. If anybody gives money to the church, they gave it willingly. Nobody is forcing them or telling them, oh yeah, pay money by force, by fire. Nobody. You can't force anybody to do anything. In Nigeria, we pay tithes to our churches and pastors and demand nothing from them. Yes, because I willingly gave it to them. Why should I demand something from them? In Reno, have sense now. Have sense. And refuse to pay taxes to the government and demand everything from them. How many times has your pastor or GO given you a statement of account of how they spend your tithes and offerings last year and how they plan to spend it next year? If you are honest, the answer is no. A few of them do, and they tend to be churches like Ekwa, Anglican, and other generation churches. You see the way you are contradicting yourself. You say churches do not, but some churches do, like Ekwa. What exactly is your problem? How many churches do you attend? How many church have you gone to that you think, the church don't give accountability of what they spend the money on? You are just coming to say rubbish. However, the vast majority of the so-called Pentecostal churches do not. Too often, you just see them in a new private jet or Rolls Royce, and you make sure no. But when the presidency buys cars they actually budgeted for in the appropriation bill passed into law, they begin to agitate for a protest. This Omokri is becoming a public nuisance. Are you sure he's okay upstairs? You are not okay upstairs, though. They budgeted car in the appropriation bill. What did they budget for the citizens? What did they budget to do for the citizens? And everything that they budgeted to do for the citizens, are they doing it? Food is expensive. There's no lights. Nothing is working in the country. We can't buy fuel. We can't do anything. But they are buying cars. They are doing everything. Meanwhile, they're supposed to spend the money on how to make the country better. But they are using it for themselves. And you think it is okay. And you say that we should not protest. Reno. Where is your wife and your children? Are they sure that you are okay? Because I don't think you are okay. That is why irresponsible and mercantile pastors like Paul and Becky and Eche will tell you that if you do not pay your tithes, you will return to square one. Yet you want the government to take you to the next level without paying your taxes, as if that is how it is done in the Europe and America you wish to jackpot to. Think about the mental and spiritual health of people who are told by the likes of the NHS that if you do not pay your tithes, you will return to square one, or that things will be right for you. One of them even said that you will die, and you expect me to keep quiet with all these people slander God. There is a freedom of information law in operation in Nigeria whereby you and I are legally entitled to know how much the federal government of Nigeria earns in a year and where that money is spent annually. But do they tell us? Do they tell us? Do they account to us? No, they do not. So I don't know the cocoa of this your discussion. I don't know at all. Not one kobo can be paid out by President Tinubu without it being appropriated in the budget. If he tries it, there will be protests all over Nigeria. I challenge you as a church member to tell me how much money your church makes annually and how it is spent. If you cannot do that because your pastor hides that information from the congregation, you should go and apologize to the Nigerian government. You have been criticizing them, but they are more transparent than your church. No, I don't understand you. You are. I don't even want to say anything to you because obviously you are not okay, and it is because of what you want to eat and the appointment that you are looking for. But guess what? They will not give you that appointment. Keep talking. Keep saying things that does not make any sense. You're not going to get anything. O.M. Joshua says, demons are using you. You will perish in your evil thoughts. Your evil will befall you in Jesus' name. Emmanuel Odo says, most people will be excited at the incitement of church members against leaders. Majority of Nigerians will refuse to be distracted. The church and government are two different entities. Thank you. One is voluntary and the other is coercive. Those in government went campaigning that they will be accountable in all their dealings. But the church says God will provide for you. The state is obligated by the constitution to protect their citizens, their property, and their lives. The church is never obligated to do so. Yes, because nobody forces you to come to church. If you come to church, if you're okay with everything that they're doing there, fine, you stay there. Nobody coerced you to do that. Nobody. Because I don't understand why you are having problems with the church. Why exactly are you having problems with the church? I don't understand. Sima Ena Jr. says, funny enough, on this issue of financial transparency and accountability for in churches, some actually do. I tell you, churches at the end of the year, you see them bringing out their budget. Everybody, every department will come outside and tell us how they spent money in the church, what all the things they did. Oh, you think because churches do not come out and say all the things that they do for the society? Do you know how many people the church are helping? Do you know? With this same tithes and offering money, do you know? Do you know how many people they are sending to school? Most churches are sending people to school. All the things that the government are supposed to do, churches are doing it. But you are so blind and so oblivious to it because of what you want to get, of what you want to eat. You have decided to not speak the truth. I don't understand. Ashaoluwa says, I wonder why people listen to this cycle. I'm telling you, it's a big cycle. He's running amok at this point because there's something definitely wrong with him. There's something wrong with Reno. That appointment he's looking for, he will not get it. Virginia says, this idiot again, foolish he wrote. I'm telling you, very stubborn human being. I don't understand this problem. It's really problematic. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.